Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry says neighborhood and apartment building swimming pools can also reopen on Monday, but social distancing guidelines that has to stay in place. On your side's Troy Kless breaking down the process of reopening Jacksonville, and he talked with a restaurant owner today about customers returning. It's all new for you tonight at 5.
Julianne Lilly owns Cousin's Maine Lobster in Neptune Beach. She has continued to serve customers to go with restrictions.
We sanitize our restaurant after every customer. We're practicing social distancing, and we're just practicing good hygiene.
She is ready to open her doors to more customers on Monday.
I think we're all ready to get back to life, back to normalcy. People are, feeling defeated. People are out of work.
Governor Ron DeSantis' phase 1 of reopening the state includes allowing restaurants to open with outdoor seating and allowing 25% capacity inside. Retail stores and malls allowed to open, also with limits on capacity. Mayor Lenny Curry's measures for reopening Jacksonville fall in line with the state.
The way that he's chosen to move forward is, again, based on he was a number of physicians, doctors, healthcare experts, and this is a very incremental step forward, but there's an option to tailor in short order.
He says businesses like gyms or nail salons will remain closed for now, but says he will reevaluate how the city responds to the first phase and see if more businesses can reopen. Lilly says she's lucky to keep her and her staff employed, but wants her friends in other industries to get back to work as soon as possible.
There are people with families that need to be fed, and there's no money coming in right now.
Troy Kless, First Coast News, on your side.